Here's a young comedian that's been with us before. She appears frequently at the Improvisation in Hollywood, and she's going to be opening for Dolly Parton at the Golden Nugget in Atlantic City, May 22nd through the 24th, and May 26th through the 31st. She'll be at the Punchline in North Lake, Georgia. Would you welcome Ellen DeGeneres? Ellen?
Sorry. Thank you very much. Thanks. Hi, how are you? Me too. This is great. My name is Ellen. It's a pretty good name. I like it now. When you're a kid, you want a cuter name. You know, something like Cindy, Debbie, Julie, something with an E. I tried Eleni for a while. It didn't work out real well. Could have been worse. My parents almost named me Falling Rock, which my father, Loose Pebble, was hoping for a boy, I think. Did some research. The Indians used to name their children names that would impress the other tribes. That's why they had names like Running Brave, Bighorn, things like that to impress the other tribes. Of course, they don't do that anymore. Now the modern Indians, as opposed to the Deco Indians, have changed with the times. And now a more popular name today is a Little Microwave is popular today. At night, you'll hear, Micro, time for dinner. Tell your brother's 2-car garage and bubbling hot tub to get in here. I was raised in an Indian neighborhood, I know. The Indians took so much kidding, too, because they'd go to the fancy restaurants for dinner, and the maitre d' would say, do you have reservations? To the Indians. And the Indians... and the Indians would say, no, we're sure we're going to eat here. You know, they had a little bit of wit. They finally had enough of it, though, and they opened up their own place, and we'd go to them, and they'd say, do you have reservations? We'd say, no, condominiums. He'd say, okay, fine, and he'd sit us down, and the Indian waiter would come up to greet us, and he'd say, how? We'd say, medium rare, but you don't even know what we want yet. They'd kick us out. Indians will turn on you like that. So I'm walking down the street. I was attacked, mugged by an Indian mugger. His name was Running Purse. Walks up to me, just about to attack me. I pulled out my mace. He says, you call it mace, we call it corn. And he ate it, which was... So Ellen's a pretty good name, you know. That's a tough job for a parent to name a kid the rest of your life. That's a big responsibility to be a parent. I'm a godmother now. He's 4. He's this big, in case you ever see him. And calls me God for short. I think that's good. I don't think I'd want to be a mother, though. That's just such a big, You see these mothers with babies, and they always talk for the baby. You know, you always walk up and you say, oh, what a cute baby. What's your name? The woman always say, my name's Tammy. Say, I'm 4 weeks old. Say I'm cranky because I didn't have a nap today. And Mommy dropped me. But the woman just gets so used to speaking this way. You go to her home and say, oh, what a lovely coffee table. She say, thank you. Say, I'm a new coffee table. Say, I used to be in the other room, but Miss Margaret moved me. Yes, she did move me. Yes, she did. Their minds, drinks a cup of hot coffee. Ooh, Sam, hot coffee cell burn you. I don't know. That's I'm having a hard enough time just finding a mate. That's step 1. Then you have the, But I'm human. That's good. At least I'm human. That's an easier time. At least I'm not a spider. Black Widow. That's a tough courtship, isn't it? You know what they do? Immediately afterwards, she kills him and eats him. Which, when you think about this, it's not that bad of an idea, really, I mean, we all make mistakes, You just don't want that evidence walking around. This poor spider guy, though, he has no idea what's about to happen. So right afterwards, he looks over. So, baby, how... Whoa! Kills him. You'd think he'd catch on. His friends are dropping off like crazy, So what happened to Stan? I know you were dating him. Fishing accident, huh? Okay. It's all relationships, though. It's whether you're human, you're a spider, it's tough. My boyfriend just broke up with me back in 72, I guess it was. You never forget that. I'll never forget what he told me when he broke up with me. He said, hey, Donkey. That's what he called me, Donkey. He couldn't pronounce Ellen. He said, listen. Listen, I'm going, I'm leaving, I can't take this. I said, fine, fine, Boo Boo Cakes. That's what I called him, Boo Boo Cakes. That was his name, actually. Hated that name. You always realize these things after they break up with you. All these things you hated about them, things you don't even know why you're with them in the first place. Well, women are laughing, men are saying no. We're so picky. I used to hate this about him. He used to always wear a dickie. Do you remember these things, dickies? Always, not even with a shirt. In the summer, he'd wear shorts and a dickie. Puka shells around the dickie. Just a ridiculous tan line, you can imagine. You know, you're with somebody for a little while, little things just all of a sudden just start grating on your nerves after a while. Not even a bad habit sometimes, but it's just something finally one day you snap. You just, will you please stop that breathing in and out? So repetitious.